The Bharat Rashtra Samiti has its first list of candidates, and right after announcing candidates, the party is now facing dissent. The Congress has received close to 1,000 applications from ticket aspirants for the upcoming assembly elections in Telangana. The BJP, the Bharatiya Janata Party, has a new MLA in this poll-bound state. But what is making recent headlines is the newfound friendship between Chief Minister and Chief of BRS, K. Chandrashekhar Rao, and Telangana's Governor, Tamilisai Soundararajan. As elections approach in Telangana, the political equations are changing very quick, and what is Telangana up to, or what are parties in Telangana up to in the run-up to elections, is what this episode of State of Play is all about. I'm Anusha Ravi Sood. Welcome to the show. Dissent, internal strife, disappointment among leaders and aspirants are the biggest challenges staring at the BRS in Telangana right after the party, led by its chief Chandrashekhar Rao, announced its first list of candidates earlier this week. The BRS became the first party to make official announcements of candidates for 115 out of the 119 assembly seats in Telangana. And this rebellion or this dissent was absolutely not unexpected. In less than a week of announcing candidates for 115 out of 119 assembly constituencies, the BRS is already in firefighting mode, with several of its leaders, including incumbent MLAs, threatening to quit the party and contest independently or with other political parties. The Chief Minister of Telangana, Chandrashekhar Rao, who is also the chief of BRS, has declared himself as a candidate from 2 seats. He will contest according to BRS's current list, and I stress on current list with reason. According to the current list, Chandrashekhar Rao will contest from Gajwel, which is his existing incumbent constituency, and also Kamareddy. This particular list has set the cat among the pigeons as far as BRS is concerned. There are a lot of pros and cons of announcing candidate list almost 100 days before the elections. Pros, of course, yes, the candidates now have a head start over their rivals. Preparations have started. They have hit the ground running. The cons, absolutely, the dissent that was expected to come with this announcement. While a few seats that already have an incumbent MLA have been left undeclared by the BRS, among the list that K. Chandrashekhar Rao presented earlier this week, at least 9 MLAs, incumbent MLAs of the BRS, have been denied ticket. This number is far less than what was anticipated initially a few months ago. The BRS was intending to drop at least 30 of its legislators. That was the mood in the BRS, but somehow Chandrashekhar Rao has managed to give a list that has dropped only 9 incumbent MLAs. But this too has come with a lot of opposition, has been met with a lot of opposition and dissent from not just the MLAs, the supporters. This list also leaves out several senior leaders, former ministers like Tummala Nageshwar Rao, who was intending to become a BRS candidate. He does not also feature in this particular list. So how are leaders reacting? There is a whole wide range of emotions. Several of leaders of the BRS who have been denied a ticket have re-pledged themselves, recommitted themselves to the cause of the party, insisting that their time will come, that Chandrashekhar Rao will award them when the time arrives, and they insist that they will continue to be committed to the party and work for the party in this election. Then there are a set of leaders like incumbent MLA like Rekha Nayak, who is looking to other parties to become a candidate to contest from the same constituency but from another party's symbol. And then there are leaders like Nageshwar Rao who are putting up a show of strength in absolute solidarity, to show the solidarity that they have among their supporters, among their followers in their constituencies. They are keen on contesting from their own constituencies with or without the BRS's support. So whole range of reactions there. Several of disappointed leaders of the BRS come from districts like Nalgonda, Khammam, like Karimnagar, Warangal. These are also the same districts where the Congress is looking to perform very well this election, especially regions of Khammam and Nalgonda. The BJP, on the other hand, is looking to do well in regions like Warangal and Karimnagar. A lion's share of the BRS's tickets, at least going by the current list, goes to the Reddy community. 40 candidates from this community have been nominated by KCR to contest elections on a BRS ticket, and this comes at a time when both the BJP and the Congress state units in Telangana are headed by people hailing from the same Reddy community. G. Kishan Reddy is the state president of the BJP, and Revant Reddy is the state president of Congress in Telangana. Clearly, here, Chandrashekhar Rao is keen on splitting this dominant influential community's votes by fielding or by giving as much representation, a lion's share of representation as far as candidature is concerned in the upcoming Telangana elections on a BRS ticket. As far as the AIMIM is concerned, Chandrashekhar Rao has made it clear that there is no official pre-poll alliance, but friendship with AIMIM will continue. This has come as an irritant to the BJP. BJP would have loved it if these two parties announce a formal pre-poll alliance and field one single candidate, which eventually gives a lot of space for the BJP to make that particular contest in that particular seat a bipolar contest. Splitting the vote right at the center, the BJP stands to gain a lot. But K. Chandrashekhar Rao knows this only too well, and that's precisely the reason why there is no formal pre-poll alliance with the AIMIM. But in several seats in and around Hyderabad, Secunderabad, etc., where AIMIM is influential and has the winning chance, BRS is also expected to field its own candidate in the hopes of AIMIM consolidating minority vote share for itself and splitting the majority vote share between BRS and BJP candidates. But BRS has left parties fuming with its decision to go ahead and announce candidates without consulting or without having any talks on seat sharing, especially because left parties like CPI and CPIM helped the BRS win the Munugodu seat, wrest away this particular seat where the BJP's candidate, who had moved from the Congress, was a strong contender. He was looking to retain the seat after moving from the Congress to the BJP, and the BRS was successful in defeating the BJP in Munugod thanks to CPI and CPIM left parties. But both these parties are now left red-faced with the BRS going ahead and announcing candidates, which means the BRS does not want to have a pre-poll alliance or any kind of understanding with left parties in Telangana. Now, these two parties are looking at Congress as a probable potential alliance partner in Telangana Assembly election, and it surely seems like a very normal course of action because both these parties are already part of the larger alliance at the national level, which also includes Congress, the India Front. The BRS's candidate list has come under severe scrutiny for including a lot of MLAs who have severe anti-incumbency. BRS's own internal surveys suggest that several dozens of its MLAs face stiff anti-incumbency in their own constituencies, and renominating them, refielding them in these constituencies could dent the party's prospects, could dent the party's performance. Yet, K. Chandrashekhar Rao has gone ahead and retained several of these MLAs. In fact, MLAs who he himself has accused or has pulled up in the past for attempting to take kickbacks in implementation of social welfare schemes like Dalit Bandhu, etc. This move, although is being seen as a political move to ensure that dissidence is limited in the party, that there is not a lot of trouble that is brewing within the party. Several political observers, analysts in Telangana believe that this could not be the final candidate list of the BRS party. That's precisely why I insisted in calling this the current list announced by KCR for candidates for the upcoming Telangana Assembly elections. There should be no surprise if K. Chandrashekhar Rao decides to make changes to the candidate list much closer to the election, when defecting to other parties or jumping to other parties become slightly more difficult. It isn't like K. Chandrashekhar Rao did not anticipate dissent, disappointment among cadres and leaders when he announced the first list. And now the party and its leadership is keen on firefighting. K. Chandrashekhar Rao is adopting all measures, is undertaking all remedial measures he can to quell dissent in the party. whether it is accommodating those disappointed or those who are likely to leave the party if not accommodated, whether it is in the state cabinet or giving them positions in boards or corporations or as advisors, giving them cabinet ranks, etc., or threatening disciplinary action against those working against the interests of the party. K. Chandrashekhar Rao is adopting both carrots and sticks as far as quelling dissent in BRS goes. After 2 terms in office, K. Chandrashekhar Rao is confident of a hat trick. He's confident of returning to power with very, very low loss of seats as compared to the previous assembly elections. Where does this confidence for KCR come from? One, he truly believes that his welfare schemes are a hit among people, among voters. He does believe he is a popular leader, which is also what several surveys cutting across party lines suggest, that K. Chandrashekhar Rao remains the most popular leader as far as political heavyweights in Telangana are concerned. K. Chandrashekhar Rao is also confident of his political maneuverings. For example, while he has indicated that there will be no tie-up with left parties, he's also insisted that there is no official pre-poll alliance with parties like AIMIM, but there will be friendly contest. Why Chandrashekhar Rao does this is, like I said, the BJP doesn't like this idea one bit that BRS ends up splitting majority votes and helps AIMIM consolidate minority votes in seats of Hyderabad, Secunderabad, surrounding areas. But in other parts of the state, AIMIM works to help the BRS. Chandrashekhar Rao is already a popular figure cutting across caste and community lines. He is a popular figure among Muslim voters as well. But AIMIM helps the BRS get Muslim votes as well, helps the BRS consolidate Muslim votes, minority votes across the state as well, in exchange for the support it gets from BRS in Hyderabad, Secunderabad, and surrounding seats. And this is an arrangement that is an irritant both to the BJP and to the Congress. The Congress in other parts of Telangana, the non-Hyderabad, non-urban parts of Telangana, is vying for the same minority community votes, even in Karnataka elections or in Himachal in recently concluded elections, or as a pattern or as a trend. The Congress vies for a share of the minority votes. It acts as a strengthening agent as far as the Congress's poll prospects are concerned. But in Telangana, the calculations, the dynamics are very, very different because of this understanding between AIMIM and the BRS party. As far as this understanding between BRS and AIMIM works, attempts of the Congress to consolidate minority votes in its favor will always remain to be a big challenge. As far as the Congress is concerned, after the Karnataka elections, the party saw an uptick in its morale, in its activities, in its planning, strategy, etc. But there was an immediate slump after Rahul Gandhi's Khammam rally. After that, the party, it seemed, went on a phase where everything had slowed down. There were no new entrants coming to the party. There was no activity that was taking place. The Congress did announce its guarantee, but K. Chandrashekhar Rao, the politician, the shrewd politician that he is, immediately countered Congress's poll guarantee, which was on social welfare or social security pensions. K. Chandrashekhar Rao's government immediately came out with a renewed amount for existing social security scheme. At every single stage, KCR has been successful in countering the narratives of both the BJP and the Congress, whether it is political attacks or poll promises. The Congress that had hit a slump right after Rahul Gandhi's Khammam rally has now started recuperating and regaining or strengthening its poll campaign, especially after BRS came out with its first list of candidates. AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge gave the SEST declaration for Congress on Saturday when he addressed a massive rally. The only rally, massive rally that the Congress has organized after Rahul Gandhi's Khammam rally was on Saturday, and this was meant to make their SEST declaration public. The party also has in the pipeline several declarations for specific sections of the society. For example, the party intends to have a backward classes convention, backward classes rally, where Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has been requested to make the party's BC declaration public. it also intends to have a women's rally where there will be a women declaration for women, probably headed by Priyanka Gandhi, senior leader of AICC. The party also intends to have a bus tour and hope to have Rahul Gandhi as part of this bus tour. Both BRS and the Congress party are expected to release their manifesto much later, either in October or early November, with several leaders of other parties joining the Congress now. The party, it seems, has finally once again started gaining momentum as far as its campaign is concerned, but it is even now far second as compared to the kind of initiatives that the BRS party has taken so far at the ground level. But the BRS also has the advantage of being the party in power. And like a leader of the BRS pointed to me during a conversation, when you are the party in power, there is a lot of advantage you have over your rivals who aren't. While BRS and Congress are the primary contenders in the Telangana Assembly elections, one cannot not pay attention to the BJP, a national party that also wants to leave its mark as far as Telangana politics is concerned. And BJP, right after the Karnataka Assembly election, had seen a wane in its campaign in Telangana. Right before the Karnataka Assembly election, there was a lot of noise. Perception politics, as far as the BJP is concerned, was at a peak. The BJP would have you believe that BJP is the primary contender against the BRS. BJP is the primary opposition party against the BRS in Telangana. Right after the Karnataka Assembly elections, that entire scenario changed. The BJP's campaign did wane and it further slumped, or it worsened after the BJP was hit by internal dissent, internal strife in the party. There was rebellion in the party, an entire insider versus outsider power struggle in the party. The central leadership of the BJP attempted a change of leadership to see if that will make matters better for the party. The state president, Bandi Sanjay, was replaced with Kishan Reddy, a union minister, but that too hasn't really helped the BJP on ground in Telangana as far as enthusing cadres or enhancing their campaign strategies, planning more events, outreach program as far as cadre and voters are concerned. None of this has changed, or perhaps has only taken further beating after a change of leadership in Telangana. The party, even today, lacks dedicated focus. But the BJP has something to cheer for in Telangana. They have a new MLA. How did this happen? Thanks to the order of the Telangana High Court that disqualified the incumbent Gadwal Assembly constituency MLA from the BRS over tampering of affidavit or an issue with his affidavit, and his rival, the nearest rival, DK Aruna, who's the vice president, national vice president of the BJP, was declared elected from that constituency. So now the BJP can say it has another MLA in Telangana. The one question BJP cadre in Telangana continue to ask is, why was there a leadership change in the state unit when elections were right around the corner? And has this leadership change really made things better for the party? As elections draw closer, equations too are fast changing in Telangana. Perhaps the most recent and the biggest change of equation was between Chief Minister Chandrashekhar Rao and Telangana Governor Tamilisai Soundararajan. For over 2 years now, these two leaders have been at loggerheads over many issues. But in the last 1 week, there is a friendship that is on full display between these two leaders, between Chandrashekhar Rao and Tamilisai Soundararajan. The two leaders who weren't seeing eye to eye, two leaders who wouldn't invite each other for events, have been sharing stage on two continuous days for multiple occasions. First, on Thursday, when K. Chandrashekhar Rao decided to induct Patnam Mahendra Reddy into his cabinet and MLC, he inducted him into the cabinet, hoping that this move will ensure that Reddy does not desert the BRS. On the day of the oath taking ceremony, the chief minister spent at least 15-20 minutes in conversation with the governor, and right after that, the very next day, the two leaders once again shared stage, and this time it was for the inaugural event of places of worship that was inaugurated at Telangana Secretariat. Definitely, this friendliness between the two after 2 years of rivalry almost did make it to headlines. The change in this dynamic comes at a time when the BRS has seemingly removed the heat of the BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi and exclusively started focusing on Congress, its primary political rival in Telangana. This change of equation comes at a time when BJP's own leaders, in an interview to South First as well, Rajgopal Reddy pointed out to how the BJP has stopped focusing on Chandrashekhar Rao's daughter and BRS MLC Kavita Kalvakuntala in connection to the Delhi liquor policy case. How the BJP is no longer focusing on calling out Kavita's alleged role in this Delhi liquor policy, which has been deemed by the BJP as a scam. This has led to the Congress to point to the BRS as BJP's B team. The Congress insists that the BJP and the BRS have a tacit understanding to jointly take on the Congress, which is the primary political contender or political rival of the BRS in Telangana. The BRS has consistently rejected this allegation that it is the B team of the BJP. On the other hand, the BJP deems or calls out BRS and AIMIM's tacit understanding and insists that this understanding is only to dent the BJP's prospects in seats where the Saffron Party has a chance. As elections draw closer, a lot of changes are anticipated in every single party, whether it is the Congress with more of its guarantees, the way it goes about picking its candidates, keeping its house in order, given that factionalism is a big challenge for the Congress in Telangana going into elections, whether it is the BJP that is yet to come out with its focused strategy for Telangana, keeping its leaders together, quelling this insider versus outsider tug of war that is still brewing in the BJP, or for the BRS that is likely to make changes not just to its candidate list but also pull a lot of surprises right before elections. A lot of things are expected to change in the run up to elections, and we at South First will keep a close tab on the same. Thank you so much for watching.